Hello guys, this is Becca, and it is time for the final nursery reveal. And I say final, you know as well as I do, your nursery is never complete, because you get it organized one way and then later on you might want to do something totally different. So, but for now, the final nursery reveal. Okay, I told you how I was going to take the blankets out of those totes that was in top of the closet. This here is receiving blankets. This here is the more fluffy, bigger crocheted or thicker blankets here. This here are three small crocheted blankets. Now all the other blankets under there is, my regular big blankets that, if we had company, I would have to move those and pull out the bigger blankets. But that's the receiving blankets. That's the thicker plush blankets. And then there is three small crocheted blankets. Okay, that's where we came in the door. That's to the left. I'm sorry, to the right of the door. I'm sorry. That's the chest of drawers, where I have in this top drawer, I'm not going to pull everything out and show you. I might just pull it open a little bit to remind myself. This is the twin girls drawer. This here is just some pillowcases and some doll stuffing and stuff like that I have. This in the middle is preemie boys. Down at the bottom is twin boys. Here is newborn boys. This is just onesies that I would maybe put under something else. Not that they would wear them just on their own. And then that is the 0 to 3 boys. So they are stuffed. I can't add anything else to them. I don't think I may have 1 or 2 boy outfits in the totes. But I don't think I do. So if I buy anything else that needs to go in the drawer, I will have to take some out, put in the tote to put the new in. But I just left that as it was. Right here is my changing part of the top of the dresser. I have a plush blanket folded here, and that's where I change my babies. That's where I have my tripod right there, and that's where I'm standing when I'm changing my babies. This here is my Cara Jolene. Cara Jolene. Cara Jolene. Look at that toothy. She's got a toothy. Look there. Mama's little Cara Jolene. She is the Saskia kit by Bonnie Brown. She was reborn by Donna Hartman at Donna's Little Darlings. So, we're not doing a theme today. I just wanted to show you the nursery and the closet and what I'm going to be doing with that. So I just have her laying up there because she is the baby of the day. This little rack here has some diapers in it, and the brushes and combs and safety pins and the hair conditioner stuff, all right there at my hand. So when I'm changing the babies, I will have it. Here are some books that I have. In these drawers are like bracelets, pacifiers with pacifier clips, just full of stuff like that. Sunglasses for the toddler girls. This here is hair bows, the clip type hair bows, not the bands, but just the clip-on type hair bows is in that. That is my little Amish doll that my sister bought me when she went to the Amish country. And then the 3 little gnomes that I got with 3 babies that came in that I've adopted. This is some little bottles that I have some bling from diamond painting, leftover bling from diamond painting. That's my pencil, so I can write anything down I need to write in my calendar or my... This is my book I keep the babies' names in and what kits they are and all that. Then we have a doll there. We have Louisa right there. We have that baby right there. And I'm not going to go through every baby and their name. I do that as I display the babies when it's their day. I'm just giving you an overview of the nursery. My rocking chair. This is where I come and sit every morning. If I can. You know, I come in here and sit and rock a baby. I have 3 of these white shelves that has babies on them. That's my little table I keep my cup on when I'm sitting in here. And that is a little, call it a rocker, baby rocker. Got 2 babies in it. That's the corner where the windows are and the baby bed. And I have 4 babies in here. And I leave this space for the baby of the day when I put it down for a nap. I put it right there beside these other 4. I got some toys in there with them. And that window's making it dark. I'm sorry. Okay, that's the baby bed in that corner. Then my other white shelf with all the cubes in it. 2 babies down there in carriers. I want to show you that's Lucy right there. She's an Ashton Drake fashion doll like the American girls. That's a vintage doll that's like one I had when I was probably 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. I had a doll like that. That's Clementine Needs a Cuddle from Ashton Drake, my little Amy. This here is Ubu from Ashton Drake. He's from 2011. He's a retired monkey, but I left his name as Ubu. And this here is their little monkey. I haven't made up my mind. It's Christy. It's supposed to be an animated thing. It's supposed to talk and all that. It is vintage. I bought it from an individual off of eBay, I think. It doesn't work. It might talk just a few minutes. I've changed the batteries. I've worked on it. I've done it, you know. It just won't work. So I don't know if I want to put it like a little shirt on it and let it be one of the monkeys or let it be their toy. I hadn't made up my mind, so therefore I haven't named it. Its original name is Christy. I may just keep its name Christy. I don't know. And this is my darling Daisy, and I kept her name Daisy. And they're all dressed and ready. Okay, in this cube is the newborn sleepers, and I changed out and put the more plush, wintry type sleepers in here, except for I didn't have enough to fill the whole thing, so I had to just pick out some, you know, of the regular ones to keep in there. So that's newborn. I did the same with all these clothes, guys. I pulled out all of my winter, fall winter type clothes. I restacked my cubes to where they wouldn't just be bulging out. I put the more winter, I say more winter. Around here we don't have real cold winters, so we just kind of get more darker colors and maybe something with long sleeves. We don't, even me, you know, I don't get a whole lot of just thick sweaters and, you know, things like that, because we just don't have that that cold of weather to wear that type clothes. So we just get something maybe with long sleeves, you know, a little bit darker colors and stuff like that for the winter. So that's basically what I did here. This is the 0 to 3. I think this is 0 to, I think this whole thing is 0 to 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I got out the, like the vintage terry cloth type and the kind of like thermal type, plush type onesies and put in here. And then I had to just finish filling it up with regular sleepers. This here is toys. This is toys. This here is newborn girl clothes. What this is showing I've already used these back here. And I was trying to go through all of my clothes and make sure that they wore everything that was in there. But I did go through and take out things that was too springy looking, and you know, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of actual winter type clothes. This here is also newborn girls. I have more 0 to 3 than I did newborn. This here is 0 to 3. This here is 0 to 3. Now this is like a sleeper. It's a footed, but it's more, to me, more like a day sleeper. So I didn't put it in with the actual sleepers because I feel like that would be too uncomfortable, like to actually sleep in. And if I had a real baby, I wouldn't want them sleeping in that. That would be more of a daytime type sleeper type romper thing. So I put it in with the clothes. This is 0 to 3. You see, I still have quite a bit of light colors, but this here is 3 to 6 girls. I don't have a whole lot in here for 3 to 6, but I only have like 1 or 2 babies that can wear 3 to 6. This here is the boys 3 to 6. And this is more diapers and also some like long pants that doesn't have an actual shirt with it. Little, for girls, the little diaper covers and things like that. And it's also diapers, some more diapers in there. So that's the cubes. Ooh, I'll be filmed. And then there's the bed with babies on it. Look at that baby. She's wore out. She's been playing hard today. Her so tired. Yes, her is. Her's been playing ball. Yeah. Her so tired. And these girls down here is being silly. Look at there. Little Kayla's just a kicking and a playing and a laughing and a carrying on. Look at her. Her and April. So that's the room part, guys. So for the closet, we are going to start our closet sequence, is what I'm calling it. I looked up Saga. That didn't go with what I was doing. I looked up Chronicles. That didn't go with what I was doing. I looked up the meaning of it. So I looked up the meaning of sequence, and that's what I'm going with. It's more like in line with one right after another. And that's basically what I'm doing in here. This is my closet. Up here, this is Christmas clothes only for boys and girls. And then these 2 totes are extra clothes that I told you we'd be going shopping in. You know, when I wanted to change out the clothes, or like for the season, or just if I wanted something different. You know, I'll have to take whatever amount I take out of here for whatever size and whatever gender. I'll have to take that many out of the the cubes or the drawers and replace it because I have no more room in the cubes or drawers. So this is the clothes we're going to be doing. Let me start over here. These here are more... What was that? Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to throw you down. Felt like a bug on me. There's been a... what am I trying to say? There's been a fly flying around. I didn't know if it was a fly or a bee. It felt like it got on me. But anyway, sorry about that. But these are the more springy type boy clothes right here. I just moved what I, just seen right offhand. I moved them to the very back of the closet. This here is like little jackets, little shawls, Christmas type dresses. This here is like a winter robe for a little girl. This is a like a hoodie for a little girl. Then, so that's all right there. They'll wear them as, time as the season permits. Now these here, I kept here. This is the boys, and this is what they will be going through their sequence of what I'm using the word sequence for. I haven't started placing them under their size tags yet. I don't know if I have anything up here that is preemie. If I do, I'll have to make another size tag right here to go there for preemie. But we're going to start right here at the front. And when I'm going to just pick this, and then I'll go pick the baby that this will fit. I will be having the outfit of the day and the baby of the day. I'm going to try to do that every day that I can possibly do it. Just like I didn't do a video yesterday. I went to the doctor Monday, and she took a culture of my ear to send off to find out. She said there was pus in my ear, which I knew I was having problems with my ear. So she gave me some drops until we find something out. Find out what's going on. So anyway, I have that. There's several things that I'm having to deal with. She had to up my sugar medicine. Just different things. And I went to church Sunday and the doctor Monday. Yesterday, I just was not able. I just laid around most of the day yesterday. Now, today, I've been in here in the nursery rearranging and, changing out clothes and stuff like that to, I'm about had it. About had it. So, but we're going to start right here. We will put this on the baby that it will fit. And then when we change them, we'll put it under the size tag up here that it goes under. And we're going to go through all of the boys like that. I've already placed some of the girls. So these won't be used because we've already used these. But this is the preemie here. This is the newborn here. This is the 3 to 6. No, the 0 to 3. This is the 3 to 6. I haven't put anything behind 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 18, or 24 to 2T. I haven't put anything behind those yet. But we're going to start right here. And we're going to go down the line this way in a sequence. One right after the other. And as we take them back off, we'll place them under the proper size. There's a stroller. Over here are doll strollers that I sometimes put a doll in. That's a real baby stroller. The stuff in this basket here is going to the Goodwill. This here is, I believe, I hadn't went through these because they're in here. You know, it doesn't matter that they're bulging. I didn't want them on the shelves bulging, looking bad. But this here, where this paper is, I've already used, since I've been doing this system, I've already used the ones that's behind this paper. And I will continue in the sequence using from here. I believe, can't remember right offhand which size this is. $12 months. This is 12 months. This is 12 months. This is all shoes. This is house shoes and house shoes and the crocheted booty type shoes in here. This is just the regular type shoes. Girls, both of these is girls. In here is bottles, and this is Amy's clothes right there. I put right there. I finally got all of these rearranged and hung up. This fits the 18-inch and the little monkeys. So the ones in the back is for the 18-inch doll, and then these in the front, except for these here. This is for 18-inch, but these here are for the monkeys. I need to look through them and make sure I got them all placed right. I may have some still mixed up in the back that the monkeys could wear, but we'll see. I'm going to go through that again later. In here, this here is the knitted or crocheted. That's girl socks, that's boys socks and shoes in there, because I don't have as many for the boys, because I don't have as many boys. This here is 9-month clothes. Don't have a whole lot of those, the fold-up type clothes. This here is some of the bigger girl shoes that I don't have mixed up with those. This is 24 to 2T girl clothes. This here is all the headbands. This whole thing is full of headbands. This here, I rearranged. This is all knitted caps and, you know, just all kind of different caps for boys and girls. This is the bibs in there. This is pacifiers and pacifier clips. Guys, I got so much stuff, it's pitiful. And these two drawers, this is preemie sleepers. And then this is preemie like day clothes, like the onesies and the dresses and things like that will fit preemie size girls. So that's it for my closet, and we're going to be starting our closet sequence. And then up here are my twin girls' clothes. So we just they'll have to just wear what they got. Don't have a whole lot of space to put any more up there, so they'll just have to wear what they got. So that's it, guys. That's it for my nursery. It's like I want it for right now. You know, like I said, we say it's like we want it, and then later on down the line we decide we want to rearrange and do different. But for right now, it's like I want it, and we're going to be doing the closet sequence. So, there we go. I wanted to share that with you. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my nursery. Now, guys, I'm tagging every one of you. I'm tagging you. And in the title, you will see hashtag nursery tour. If I pull that up and it brings up Real Babies Nurseries, I probably will have hashtag Reborn Nursery Tour, so we can have our own hashtag. I'm tagging every one of you to do a nursery tour. Even if you don't have a room that's set aside just for, you know, like this is my nursery. Now, if we have company, I will have to take the stuff off the bed. I will have to move things away from the bed, you know, and stack them over somewhere and let company sleep. But basically, you know, this is my nursery. It's my nursery guest room, but it's basically my nursery. You know what I mean? Because I don't have company a whole lot, so I don't have to worry a whole lot about that. But I'm tagging every one of you. You're all tagged. I want to see your doll nursery tour. Even if it's just a corner in your bedroom or in your living room or wherever you may have your babies, I want to see how you, display your babies, or display might not be the right word. I want to see where they stay and where you keep their clothes and where they sleep and stuff like that. Like it would, it'd be your nursery corner or whatever. I'd love to see that. So you're all tagged. I'm looking forward to seeing your nurseries. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and I will talk with you later. Bye. I need some clothes for Macy, don't I? I'll have to check into that.